Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Howdy, everybody. Hi, Orange Juice. Hi, Lusamine. Hi, Bales. I'm happy to see you all here. So I think the ad is still running. Hold on. I need to pop this out. Hi, everybody. I'm pretty sure the ad is supposed to be done. Hi, welcome. Hi, Lusamine. Hi, Bales. Orange Juice. I saw you were here. Can I get Orange Juice to please redeem first one more time? I want to see if it works properly now. Okay, Orange Juice only! Please. Okay, there we go. Now let's impose that. Cool down and limit again. Great. Perfect. How is everybody? Let me turn down the music a little bit. Hope your day is going well. I realized that you couldn't hear the music in the starting screen. But let me fix that. There we go. Well, now you know you need to fix it. I have a theory that Pokemon with multiple forms don't work in this Pokemon thing. Yeah, I don't think it does either. I'm glad you're good. How was everybody's day? Please do tell. I am wanting to maybe possibly get a rare mark antique form Sinistea, because if I'm going to maybe possibly make this into a video, then I may as well go a little more all out with my shiny hunt. So I have reverted back to the day, as in yesterday, that the shiny hunt, the mass outbreak, was available. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I was like, this is weird. Anyway, I have reverted back to yesterday's time so that I can make it, so that I can still have the mass outbreak available. Let's go back to that. Oh no. Give me one moment. The dogs are barking, and I think it's because the mowers are here. Alrighty, I am back. Okay, let me switch my monitor screen to the game. Dogs are fine. They are inside. I had to close the porch door so that they wouldn't go to the porch and keep mowing and keep barking at the mowers who are on the side of my house. I don't know if you can hear that. But I decided to stream a little earlier today because I have a hard cutoff time of 4. So I have grocery shopping that I need to do. I have other things that I need to do. And so I just have less time today. I'm gonna hit the record button, and this is now. Say hello to the YouTube. Hi. I mean, I might take footage from this part. I might not. It just depends on whether I find the shiny rare mark. But who knows? Who knows? So far, we have found 2 shiny Sinistea, and we don't know if they are marked or if they are teeny or humongous or anything like that. This one doesn't have a mark, and this one also doesn't have a mark. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make a sandwich, and we will figure out at the end if they are, you know, if they have a mark or if they are huge or whatever. Not Polyworld, please. Almost dropped my controller. I was very smart today, and I essentially did the grocery shopping already through Instacart. I'm like, I don't really have a lot of time today. We were supposed to do grocery shopping yesterday, and then we had the whole car thing. So I went to Instacart, I did my groceries there. I was like, okay, it's fine. Were we gagged yesterday with Dawn's stream? with the non-Pokemon announcement? Please. I figured that there wouldn't be something for Legends EA. It seems too soon. Like they just need to let that game cook, as the kids say. So, at the end of the closing ceremonies of the VGC competition last night, the Pokemon Company teased Pokemon news. And so everybody thought it was going to be this huge thing for Legends ZA. No news is better than a CGI trailer, honestly. Honestly. And so they announced something for Unite, something for TCG, another thing for TCG, and something for, what's the other, for Pokemon Go, because Dynamax is coming to Pokemon Go, and they announced more Morpeko. They gave such a huge focus to more Morpeko coming to Pokemon Go for some odd reason. And everybody, okay, it's coming now. They've talked about all the competitions, all the different competitions in Pokemon Worlds Championships. Now it's time for Legends EA, and then it's like, okay, one last announcement. And they were like, we are hosting Pokemon Worlds in Anaheim in 2025. But wait, there's more. We're hosting it in San Francisco in 2026. And everyone was like, oh, I mean, great, because it's in the US, but like, that's it? And honestly, I'm like, great. Fun fact, the Galar starters are not in Pokemon Go. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. They fully skipped Galar and went straight to Paldea. But I think it's because they were planning on Dynamax. On adding Dynamax to Pokemon Go, and that's why they never did add the Galar starters, or really any Galar Pokemon other than new evolutions like Obstagoon. They added Hisui, of course, like Ursaluna, because Legends Arceus, but they added Greedent. So they have, like, very few Galar Pokemon, but not many. It was so funny to me because they teased us so hard. They teased us really bad with Pokemon announcements. And then they were like, haha, that's it. Everybody was so mad. But I did watch the junior finals, the senior finals, and the regular, like, adult finals. And those games, they were intense. Those VGC games were intense. I did it kind of to... So if you don't know, I will be co-hosting the Girly Pop Cup in October 5th. Let me see, hold on. I think I can give Girly Pop Cup. Is it that? Make sure to follow that on Twitch because that's where it's gonna be. If it's not Girly Pop Cup, it's Girly Pop VGC. And I'm pretty sure it's Girly Pop Cup. That's where it's gonna be instead of on Shiny's channel this time around. They made... Shiny and Dawn made social media accounts for the Girly Pop Cup specifically. They're on Instagram, they're on Twitter, they're on Twitch. And I will be co-hosting that on October 5th, and so because I'm doing that gig in October, I wanted to study a little bit how the casters, not that I will necessarily be casting the games themselves, I mean, I might do that because we're going to be taking turns. In case it ends up being like an 8-hour-long event, one more time. Thank you, Dawn, for your stall team last time. But if it ends up being a like 8-hour-long event, we don't want the same people casting and the same people hosting because last time they were very tired. People need breaks. So learning from those mistakes from last time, they added more casters and more co-hosts. So that we can take turns, we can take breaks, etc. And so I was watching the VGC finals yesterday to really learn, to really study how they how they talk and how they cast these big games. Because just because I've never done this before doesn't mean that I can't take references from other people. It doesn't mean that I can't. Like, when I get invited to something or when I get to do something, I like to be prepared. And so that was my way of kind of preparing myself, because I don't really see myself, I can't really think of any other way that I could prepare myself other than commentating on actual VGC battles. But I'm not like a VGC person, so I can't really do that if I don't practice VGC myself. I've gotten more into shiny hunting, and I enjoy that more than I do VGC battling. No, Baynet, get out of here. So far, nothing has happened. I also think a lot of Poke fans have a belief that ZA will have the same release window as Arceus. I think it's just not necessarily because they're Poke fans. I think it's just humans wanting to... I think it's just humans and pattern-seeking behavior. I think that's just it. I think that's just a side effect of being a human. Because Legends, everybody, we are pretty used to getting news about a new Pokemon game 6 months before its release. Like, we get whatever teaser that we get, like, maybe a year or something in advance, and then we get radio silence until 6 months before the game releases, and that's when that hype train really starts to kick into full gear. Because they gotta get people hyped for the game. Of course, they have to do that. And so when BDSP was announced, they were expecting... People were like, okay, it's 6 months before BDSP releases, but there's like still radio silence. Like, why is there no news? Like, we should have gotten news by now. And then from watching Tyranitar Tube on YouTube is when I kind of realized, oh, wait, hold on. The hype season for Pokemon, why is there a Pokemon down the map here? The hype season for Pokemon isn't with BDSP, it's with Legends Arceus. And it makes a lot of sense. And it made a lot of sense because Legends Arceus was a completely novel new thing, and BDSP was BDSP. I feel like we might get it in spring. I think that's a good release window. I mean, it gives people time to... I would hope for late spring, because then it gives people time to play it over the summer, especially kids, because they're going to be out of school. The only reason I was interested was because Jimmy said on Opal's Discord that they were 100% sure we would get ZA news. And yet we didn't. And yet we didn't. Because people take these rumors sometimes, and they just take them as fact, and they build themselves into this little, like, bubble of excitement, and sometimes it's like, we just gotta wait until they give us what they give us. Like, for how much time did we wait from Metroid Prime 4? I don't play Metroid, but there's a lot of hype for Metroid Prime 4. How much time did we wait from Metroid Prime 4? It was announced back in like 2017? When the Switch was first released? I was still in college, I remember this vividly when Metroid Prime 4 was released. Hi, Dawn! Hi! And then we only just got Metroid Prime 4 news just now, like this year. They like to live an adventurous life. Yes, they do. I think we might hear new information along with the Switch too. I think that's a possibility. Similar to what they did with, oh my gosh, blanking, Breath of the Wild. When they had the Wii U, they were like, "Oh, new Legend of Zelda game coming for the Wii U," and then they were like, "Aha, just kidding, it's coming for the Switch as well." And it makes sense. I mean, if you want for a new console, you want a good launch title for your new console. Don, hi again. How was your day? We're talking about the Disappointing Worlds news. Or rather, the disappointment of lack of news, I should say. Because Royal brought up your stream yesterday. Also, the Worlds during Scarlet and Violet announcements period, the only thing announced was Cyclozar. Right, so like we can't expect much. It's gonna be complete secrecy. Like Legends Arceus, it was exciting. It was like kind of open world, but not. But we didn't know much about it. Is that a shiny? That is a shiny, folks. That is a shiny, folks! Doesn't have a rare mark though. It does not have a rare mark, but it is teensy. It is smaller than average. Don, we got 2 yesterday. I'm trying to find one maybe with a rare mark, or maybe one that's teensy, or one that's jumbo. I can't really know for sure. I mean, I'm going for one that is rarer than average, because the Antique Form Sinistea is rare already, but the fact that I got it in a mass outbreak kind of feels like I want something a little more elusive. I hope both sides of Jimmy's pillow here were warm when trying to go to sleep for that fake news spread. Yeah, that's wild. That game better cure all of my grandparents' illnesses and bring my parents back together. Metroid. Wow. Wow. Jimmy is quite silent. It's a failure just like me. Stop. It's not small, it's perfectly sized. In fact, I would call it massive. Okay, Miss Sinistea. Please get caught in this lovely heal ball. Thank you. Your rarest shiny is Melmetal? How did you manage that? Well, Pokemon Go, of course. What am I thinking? I don't even want to think about having to shiny hunt for a Meltan. And then subsequently a Melmetal. Like, I'm gonna have to play Let's Go. No, I don't. No, I think it's just having to transfer Pokemon to Let's Go. Well, I still would have to play Let's Go. Maybe massive for UK standards. I mean, I've been waiting that long, especially since Tears of the Kingdom was kind of a letdown. Well, no, I get where you're coming from. It was not a letdown to me, but they probably want to make this game as detailed and have every area be so diverse and detailed. Yeah. I don't know, but I got it. Compared to the Sky Islands and Depths, all be the same biome. Yeah. I really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. Personally, like I really did. But I do understand where people are coming from, where Breath of the Wild was such a novel concept. And for them to go to Tears of the Kingdom, which is quite literally the same world with 2 added layers, below and up top of that same biome. Like, yes, it adds more exploration, but I think it just kind of overwhelmed a lot of us. Because, like, we know it's going to be open world, and then we have to explore 2 additional layers on top of that. It's already... It's... I get it. It was overwhelming for a lot of people. I personally loved it. And what was I gonna say? My thing with video games, especially with open world concepts, and this happened to me with Horizon, like Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, is I try my best to not finish the game. At least, like, go for the final boss. Because a final boss to me means I'm never gonna pick up the game again. And that's what happened. I finished Ganon. I beat Ganon because I didn't want to be spoiled. Like, I felt there was so much going on and so much hubbub around Tears of the Kingdom, and we were still kind of in isolation. Ah! Me caigo. And we were kind of still in isolation, like in quarantine, and I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Love Tears of the Kingdom. I harbor no bad feelings for it. Oh, I enjoyed it, but it felt so disconnected from the previous plot, and the Zonai devices made traversing the map way too easy. I loved the creative freedom, but it came at the cost of a lot that made Breath of the Wild special. Yeah. I don't agree with the Zonai devices making traversing the map way too easy. I think that's kind of the point, because the map is so big. So I like that there is a lot of mobility with the Zonai devices. But yeah, I do understand where you're coming from with Tears of the Kingdom having kind of taking away a lot of that charm that made Breath of the Wild special. And again, having beaten that final boss, I don't think I'd ever go back to Tears of the Kingdom again. Like with Breath of the Wild, I did, and I basically 100%ed that game, except for the Koroks, because if you go for the Koroks, you are clinically insane. You have to be clinically insane to go for the 900 Koroks seeds that are in that game. And then clinically insane to do it again in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, no. No. And with Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know. I don't feel like 100%ing all the side quests and all the shrine quests and the compendium. I just don't feel like it. Like, maybe the compendium, and that would be maybe with just... That would be maybe with just, like, buying the actual photos. Also, to this day, I have still not updated Breath of the Wild because... Well, I updated it because I was stuck in the 1.1 update so that I could clone a bunch of stuff and get money, because it was very hard to get money in Tears of the Kingdom. At least for me. Not for Zan. Not for my boyfriend. He has such a chaotic playstyle and sells everything and he doesn't care that he doesn't have a hard time getting money in that game. Like, I don't understand what it is. But I have a hard time making money in that game and he does not. I don't know. He just has a playstyle that helps him do that. God, Breath of the Wild was such a struggle for me because I was not good with melee weapons, so I just became sniper. I can't relate. My timing with those parries, wow. Just wow. I was so good. Oh, ads are playing. See if I can find a shiny teacup. Oh, was that pink? No, we're not gonna torture ourselves and find out. I'm more of a support than an attacker. I understand that. I think I'm just decently good at video games. Come on, pink teacup. I think I'm just... Oh, it looked like a black flower, and I said, huh? That's weird. I'm waiting for these ads to end. Only 20 more seconds. None of these are shiny. So this stream is going to be on YouTube. I haven't made a VOD channel yet, so I'm a little unsure of how I want to tackle that. I want to ask Opal how he does his VOD channel stuff. I don't necessarily want to go through with adding all of VODs. You found a shiny? Huh? No, please. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Please. Lusamine, please. Don't do this to me. Oh my god. And they're so tiny that I can barely see them. Oh, I meant you found a shiny, so this stream is on YouTube. Oh my god. False alarm! Alright, I gotta go, but I hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you! I'm only gonna be here until 4, so like only 1 more hour. Estudien en MBTI. Echa pa'lante con los tuyos. Estudien en MBTI. That'll give Robbie a heart attack in under 5 minutes. Basically. Thank you, Dawn. I'm only gonna be here until 4. So, only like another hour. And maybe another sandwich. And that's it. So yeah, you meant that I found a shiny earlier, so this stream is going to be on YouTube. Part of it, yes, probably. If there's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave with an MBTI. Well, it's 8 for me, so someone is lying. It's 8 for you? I mean, where do you live? UK? Because if it's a 5 hour, if it's 8 for you right now, then there's a time difference. Oh, yep. I guessed it, UK hun. No pink teacups. For a second, Robbie said, "You gay? You gay, hun?" I'm starting to love, I'm starting to learn some of the time zones, because with streamers, like I know Aria is Central Time, so that's a 1 hour difference from me. So for Aria, it is 2 p.m. right now. For Opal and Lusamine, in the UK, it is a 5 hour difference, so they're 5 hours ahead of me. And because I watch Judigon is easy, it's just a 12 hour difference, so whatever time it is here, it's just the opposite time over there. So right now it is 3 a.m. in the Philippines. And then I know my friend Jane, who's in California, she's in Pacific time, so that's a 3 hour difference, which means it's 12 for her right now. And then it's 11 a.m. in Hawaii. Wait, no. 10 a.m. in Hawaii. It's 11 a.m. in Alaska, 10 a.m. in Hawaii. There we go. Can we get another pink teacup, please? Please? I'm gonna see if Jimmy is in Dawn's stream so I can ask what's good. None of these are shiny. This is so disappointing. How much time do I have left on the sandwich? 8 minutes. Woo! Wonderful! I think what I'm going to do next time, instead of a sandwich, I'm just going to do an Academy special. And instead of... Well, no, if I'm trying to look for a title, but for Team Zero Humongo, maybe you need to tempt the teacup. Maybe you need to tempt the teacup. Maybe. Maybe. Because if I'm looking for a rare or a Teensy or a Humongo, I need the sandwiches. It's kind of the annoying part. I also keep getting Pokemon that are not Sinistea spawning everywhere. curious to know what's everyone's favorite Pokemon. Everybody knows mine, obviously. It's practically everywhere on my socials. Good job, Royal. Good job, Orange Juice, on catching that Luminion. Jimmy isn't there yet. That's fine. I mean, she'll get there when she gets there. Come on, can we please get another pink teacup in these last 5 minutes? Please. Please. No. I keep seeing Sinesteas and I'm like, they're so small I can't tell if they're shiny or not because they're so far away. No, Bombardier, get off. Get away. Oh no, my throat is so parched. If there was only a purple ghost teacup to help me, preferably one that also has a... Please. You know what's really frustrating? That I've gotten 3 shinies from a single sandwich before. My record is 4 in a single sandwich with odds of 1 in 512. And every single sandwich with this shiny antique form Sinistea, I've only gotten 1 per sandwich. Which is still good, but not a good use of Herba Mystica. Not an efficient use of Herba Mystica. My actual record is 6 shinies in a single sandwich, but that's with the Pikachu and Alola Chews special event, because they're 1 in 200. And with mass outbreaks and then with shinies, and then with a sandwich, the shinies are gonna come like crazy. So yeah, 6 in a single sandwich is a lot. You all disappoint me! Vampy, you're taking away the spawn rates from the Sinistea. None of you are shiny! I've watched multiple Shiny Catherine videos that every time she does this, of like flying away, and then noticing a shiny as she is flying away, that I get scared that it's gonna happen to me all the time. Ah! Ah! Ha ha! I found another one! With how much time to spare? Oh, at the very end. The sandwich already ended. Great! You have no mark. Well, never mind. Another one, thank you! And again, this one does not have Memento, because it learns Memento at level 58. Well, Lusamine, you see the tempting working. I'm so sorry, Lusamine, for losing all of your coins. Come on! You spelt Tentacruel. What? Spelt Tentacruel wrong. Also, you can just write Tentacruel. Oh, it didn't get caught this time. Come on, Sinistea, please. You can just spell Tentacruel. Call me out on national TV. You can just spell Tentacruel, and it should work. Yay! There it is. Good job, Lusamine. Never bet on 69, never goes well. That's why it didn't have a mark. Because it spawned when the sandwich ended. Dang, y'all. Okay, well, that's the end of that sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna go to Mesagosa. To the teensy humongo lady. And see if any of them are teeny tiny, or if they are humongous. Huge. Okay. Hello, lady. Lady with the Pachirisu. Yes, I would like to know if they are big or small. Not even gonna bother with the last one because it didn't have anything. Good sight, smaller than average. Well, not super teeny tiny. Let's see here. Bit bigger than average. Oh, nope. Not a Hugo. Not a Electabuzz, please. What about this one? Ah! What a pint-sized powerhouse. I really thought it was it. I really thought this was it. I'm so disappointed. Okay, well, we go back to hunting. Go back to hunt. Well, no, let me. They're all dainty ladies, but they're not the daintiest of ladies. I want a teeny tiny one. A teeny tiny one. or a one with a rare mark, whichever comes first. This time what I'm going to do, because the Herba Mystica are not cooperating, because I don't know. What am I saying? Because I don't want to use up all of my Herba Mystica, is I'm going to save here. We're going to grab whatever shinies we get in this sandwich, and if they are teeny tiny or not, if they are teeny tiny, super great, then we succeeded. If they have a rare mark, then we succeeded. But if not, then we're gonna reset, maybe, and get rid of the shinies we have. I don't know. Am I insane for saying that? Am I insane for saying that I will reset the game if I don't get the shiny, tiny one? Just so that I don't let these Herba Mysticas go to waste. Am I insane for saying that? I don't know. I know it's salty and sour. See, I only have 3 sour left. Oh no, we're going to Old Lessie then. Maybe. I might do a little bit off stream. I might do like a little bit more hunting off stream, just so that I can really pay attention. But I figure that if I'm going to shiny hunt, I might as well do it on stream. This sandwich is me anytime doing a basic task. It's not even toast. It's just olive oil. It's disgusting. Also, the fact that we can put whipped cream on a sandwich is crazy to me. Like, you would never do that in real life. You would never put whipped cream on a sandwich. Right? Like, no. I've heard of people putting marshmallow fluff on toast. And that's weird to me. I would hate the texture of that. I wouldn't know, because I've never had marshmallow fluff. Ever. Ah! Oh no, not another one! I'm being attacked by Sinistea. Ooh. Dang, I'm already kind of tired. I'm yawning. I'm like... Royal. That wasn't very funny. That was not very funny. I love how I used to tell myself that I wasn't a very patient person. And here I am, shiny hunting for a rare mark or a teensy antique form Sinistea. No, Jamie went into hiding. They were so... Jimmy was so convinced that there would be Legends EA news that they were... when they were wrong. When they heard they were wrong, they said, we're gonna... This is humiliating. We cannot show ourselves. We cannot show our face in public. Jimmy's now in witness protection and has a bob. Not the Bob. Is your name B.O.B. so they calling you Bob? Maybe Jimmy will appear in Ari's. Maybe! Is Ari streaming today? She did say she was gonna do Mario Party on Mondays. Oh, she is! Wonderful! Wonderful, wonderful. Is that with Opal? Because I checked Opal's... I checked the VOD for Opal's stream on from Saturday, and it said August 26th. God dang it. It said August 26th, and I'm like, that's 2 weeks from now. Stop! Stop this at once. Ah, okay, okay. We might give Arya a little raidy raid if she's live by the time. If she's live by the time they start. If not, then I have a backup already in place. Ah, I didn't see that one. If not, then a Dawn raid. Yeah, that's, yeah. I'm so annoyed. Because they're so tiny, I cannot see them. None of these fine china are shiny, therefore I don't want them. They're not tiny, they're above average. Right! Right. Oh, here come the ads! 2, 1. Thank you for sneaking through those ads. I appreciate you very much. 2 military ads is crazy. They are desperate for you. They are. I just got a Home Depot ad. That feels not correct. Royal said, "This is not a very demure, very mindful ad for me." Oops. Oh yes, do redeem your shiny rolls. And train your dittos while you're here. Get out of my way! You are so tiny. I cannot see you. Do train your dittos. Do your shiny rolls. If you have suggestions for exclusive, like VIP only commands or things that VIPs can only do, I would welcome that. So that VIPs can have something to look forward to with the shiny rolls. So that people can have something to look forward to with the shiny rolls. Lusamine once again losing every single one of their 40 coins. I am so sorry. Gem! Hi! How are you? I'm happy to see you. My Ditto's going to become a belly dancer. Hi Zane! Welcome in everyone. So I'm planning for this to be a shorter stream. I might end at around 4. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That is true. How is everybody's day? I want to remind everybody that we have, when you follow the stream, you have a gift, a Ditto that you received as a gift. It's kind of a daily check-in redeem. Coming down with a cold, but I'm okay. No. Well, I hope you drink so much water. Have soup. Soup is super good for colds. I love soup. I'm doing okay. I am a little tired. I didn't sleep as well as I would have liked to. I didn't sleep as much as I would have liked to. Like as well as I would have liked to last night, but I'm okay. I'm aiming for a little shorter stream today because I have to be an adult today. I have to get groceries. I have to apply for jobs because your boy is unemployed. Yay! Because the summer camp ended and I no longer have a job. I mean, I have YouTube, but like that's not sustainable income for me right now. But I'm doing okay, all things considered. Thank you for the fresh water, Zine. Thank you so much for purchasing a bottle of fresh water. I hope that you stay hydrated as much as I am. There we go. I have my cup of water on a coaster, and every time I lift it up, it sticks to the coaster. It's really freaking annoying. And how is your day, Zane? Happy to see you here. Story of my life. That happens to me all the time. So, Gem, right now we are hunting for shiny antique form Sinistes. I'm aiming for either a... Can't let you become raw before dehydrated, that is true. I'm hunting for shiny antique form Sinistea because, lucky for me, I got a mass outbreak of these. And so I figured, well, antique form, I've already gotten 2. Actually, I've gotten 4. I've gotten 4 antique form Sinistées from 3 different sandwiches across 2 streams now, because I streamed a little bit yesterday. But because mass outbreaks make it a little more common for shiny Pokemon to appear, I figured I may as well go for a teensy tiny one or one with a rare mark, whichever one comes first. And maybe, just maybe, turn it into a little YouTube video moment. So far, no luck with this sandwich, which is completely fine, because if I don't get a shiny with the sandwich, then that means that I can just reset the game. So that I don't use up my Herba Mystica unnecessarily. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Since you're here, just wanted to, like, I have so many... We need to tempt the teacup again. We do. We tempted the teacup and it appeared for us a couple minutes earlier. We need to do it again. I have a bunch of channel point redeems with like daily check-ins and stuff that you can check out. A whole bunch of commands. We have gambling. We have the Pokemon community game. We have a little who's that Pokemon guessing game in the corner of the stream. I added a bunch of little bits and bobs and toys on the stream to make it as interactive as possible. So if you ever feel understimulated, you can do exactly like what Zane is doing right now and guess that, or you can gamble some coins.
Oh no, my throat is so parched. If only there was a purple ghost teacup to help me, preferably one that also has a tramp stamp. Please and thank you.
We also have a text-to-speech. Thank you for using chatter. If only there was a purple teacup. Preferably one with a tramp stamp. Thank you for clipping that, Royal. Also, this surf theme is so good. It is so good. Okay, I have a question for everyone. I said that I wanted to do a Ditto playthrough, and I absolutely am going to do that. I'm thinking I might start it this week. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. One of those two, I haven't really decided. But most people on YouTube wanted me to stream on Saturday, so I might go for that. But also, because it's for YouTube, and because most of my audience is on YouTube, I initially started cross-streaming, on both YouTube and Twitch. So, do you think I should use Restream? Like, if I should cross-stream my Ditto playthrough on both YouTube and Twitch? And just leave shiny hunts for Twitch only? Or if I should continue doing cross-streaming? I'm not sure. Because I don't want the YouTube audience to feel a little... I don't want the YouTube audience to feel left out on all the interactive things that I've added on Twitch. And like, I know YouTube is good for discovery and all that, but I don't know. It's just things to consider. I think if you're able to do it, go for it and test it out. I mean, I have before. It's how I started. Up to you, it's your channel. It'd be nice because not only would let the YouTube side be able to see it, but with Twitch. But again, up to you. I mean, it is a good idea. I know that it's a good idea. Like, ideally, I would like to bring my YouTube audience to Twitch. I think maybe starting out with Restream with at least like the Ditto playthrough and leave the shiny hunts for only Twitch. I don't know. Just to test it out. Sometimes I have ideas and I just need like I just need to say them out loud to someone or to multiple people to make sense of them, or to feel like in my mind, maybe this is a good idea. Should I do this? Like, sometimes it's just good to say what you have in your mind. Process your thoughts to other people. No pink teacup just yet. Horses! Ah! Also, like I said earlier, I'm probably gonna do a lot of these off stream, like this shiny hunt in particular. There's a thing for that, it's called a conversation. Stop! No pink teacups. I know they say this a lot, but I really do appreciate everyone being here and supporting and watching my videos and being on live streams and, you know, all of that. Because I've been wanting to do this since I was 13, like make videos and just content creation and all that stuff, and I'll get sappy with it in you should call the shiny one Pepto-Bismol. Does Pepto-Bismol 5 más? Yeah, it fits. Pepto-Bismol is such a good name. I do have one that Croissant named yesterday. Chamomile. And then Zan, my boyfriend, said Tatiana. Which is so perfect. My parole officer said I had to be here. Well, your parole officer is a good person. The parole officer has good taste in content. Chamomile was my nickname. Oh, your nickname! Okay, well then it was you. Well, thank you. Are you shiny? No. Disappointment. None of these are shiny. Dang it. Peachy Peach, thank you for joining our conga line. How is your day going? You have a precious little ditto that you get as a gift that you can train every single stream using your channel points. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you would like to tell me how your day is going, you are more than welcome to hop in chat. If you would like to lurk, that is also okay. Currently we are shiny hunting for a antique form Sinistea, either Teensy or a rare mark, whichever comes first. I got a very lucky antique form mass outbreak. I'm doing good, just tired. Okay, that's good. I'm a little tired too, so I understand. I'm a little tired too. I didn't sleep as much as I wanted to last night, or as well as I wanted to last night, but kind of comes with the territory of being an adult and having to do adult things and going to bed not early. And going to bed at like 2 or 3 a.m. Not a shiny. We also have daily Royal? Royal? Please! I know I need my sleep, but like... I don't have a routine like I used to months ago. So it has been a little hard to get back into that, like establishing a routine for myself. Or at least some kind of schedule, like for today I said, okay, I want to stream something short, maybe like 2:30 to 4 or 2:30 to 4:30. 2 hours at most. Shiny hunt for a little bit, and then do groceries and that stuff afterwards, and just kind of plan out my day. Peachy Peach. I'm gonna call you Peach if that's okay with you. Please let me know how you would like to how you would rather be called, Peach or Peachy. I like to ask everybody how they found my stream, if they are already part of my community on YouTube, or if they found me on Twitch, or just how they found me. Peach is fine. Perfect. I'll call you Peach. Peaches are my native fruit in Animal Crossing. Fun fact. How much time is left? 2 minutes and 50 seconds and not a single shiny from this sandwich. We've gotten 4 so far, but none of them have the... Oh, what do you call it? None of them are teeny or have a rare mark. So that is unfortunate. Yes, the mark. They're so tiny. They're so hard to avoid. Did anyone watch the World's VGC Championship last night? Anyone else? Just like me. What are you trying to say? Teeny just like me? My name is Robbie for short. We were talking about the VGC World Championships earlier, because last night they teased that we were going to have Pokemon news, and everybody was so excited. Oh my gosh, we're going to get Legends ZI news, oh my gosh! And then, nothing. And then we got news for Pokemon Go. I'm being shady today. I heard a bit about it from Matt. I stayed up till 12 for that. Oh my god. It was... I know, they scalped us! The way they teased us, the way they edged us. I'm honestly not surprised. I was watching the VGC Championships just because I have a gig in October. It's called the Girly Pop Cup that I will be co-hosting with other Pokemon content creators, with other queer Pokemon content creators. And so, no shiny this sandwich. So, reset. We have the Girly Pop Cup in October. Let me do another spotlight real quick. Here we go. The Girly Pop Cup is an invitational VGC tournament where other queer content creators are invited to compete, and it's an event for charity. I will be co-hosting it, and so I was watching the VGC Championships because I wanted to study a little bit how the casters do the casting for VGC battles. And you know, it's the typical, like, very sports announcer kind of vibe. Thought it was a shiny. It's the very sports announcer kind of vibe. And so sometimes it's a little hard for me to, like, because I know 2 languages, to get my point across, or to figure out, like, what the next word in my sentence is gonna be. Sometimes I forget words because I think of it in English and I have to go back and translate it into Spanish, or vice versa. But I think that with more practice, I will get I think that with more... What am I doing? I can't do this. If I do this, then I won't get the teensy or the rare mark. I was practicing for the casting, and sometimes it's a little hard for me because I know 2 languages. But yeah, and also just because I'm very interested in I'm not always super into VGC, but I'm trying to like build more connections. I would love to go to Worlds next year. It's in California, so like there's an even higher possibility that I can go. And yeah, I just think it's exciting. But the VGC, but the no news of Legends Arceus was, I was expecting it, but it was still disappointing. It's 3:51 and I said like a hard cutoff. Maybe we need more tempting for the teacups. Maybe we do, yeah, but it's 3:51 and I really do need to be an adult. As much as I would like to continue and talking with you guys and still shiny hunt, I can't do that for too long. But let's see who is online and we can do a little raid. While watching the place teaser for the VGC 2025, I thought it was Florida and got excited. Honestly, if it wasn't Florida, I'm like, freebie! I don't have to purchase a ticket, I can just drive there. But it makes sense that it's in Florida. But Florida's, it's in California. California's gonna be crazy the next couple of years because we have... It's gonna be crazy because we have 2 Pokemon VGC events in the next 2 years. 2 Pokemon VGC events in the next 2 years. And then the Olympics in 2028. I think that's crazy. All right, so we're gonna raid into this queer streamer I just found. Their name is CG_stream. They are playing Black and White 2, their first playthrough, and also on their quest to get a shiny charm. So they are also a shiny hunter. Say hi, copy the raid message, which is right here. If you are subscribed, you can use the first one. If you are not subscribed, you can use the second raid message. Stay in for the raid because you can get channel points for the stream that you can use for a little channel point style project that I'm thinking of for much later in the future involving Pokemon Coliseum. And it involves an audience vote. So stay tuned for that, but it'll be much more in the future. But yeah, say hi. Say hi, copy the raid message. I appreciate everyone for being here today. Thank you so much. And oh no, the ad's already. I'm just gonna send you guys. Bye.